Touching lives.
Airtel Nigeria is committed to empowering and uplifting underprivileged people across communities in Nigeria. And many individuals, families, and communities have benefited from this commitment. Every year, the Touching Lives team receives close to 100,000 entries that need to be read, evaluated, and investigated. What is important is that the stories that are covered are diverse and current. In today's episode, we deal with a community that is often overlooked or neglected for all the wrong reasons. Children born with special needs require an incredible amount of specialized care and attention, and in Nigeria, they are neglected. Tonight, we will be inspired by a woman who has devoted her life to giving special needs children the attention that they deserve. I'm your host, Michelle Dede, and this is Airtel Touching Lives.
Touching lives.
Every season, the Airtel team works tirelessly to deliver the prizes to ensure we're touching lives, and this story was no different. We pay a visit to Whispering Hope Africa Initiative, an NGO that also believes that education can change a nation and has set out to build skills in rural communities, which include training, education, workshops, and more. And our new story deals with a community that is often neglected: children with autism, Down syndrome, speech impairments, and other learning disabilities. These children and their families are often rejected by society as having been cursed. We visit Mrs. Franca Anedum, who started the Center for Intellectual and Special Needs Support after one of her twins was diagnosed with special needs.
Touching lives.
I married at the age of 17. I wasn't in love when I got married. I was forced to be in love.
You got to notice that these girls are vulnerable to getting into forced marriages, and we also got to see a very big problem in those communities that girls get pregnant at age 13, 14, 15. Most of the girls don't get into the marriage because they want to get into it, but because of poverty.
At first, I don't want to get married because I want to be a medical doctor. Because of that financial issue, I have no option than to get married. Marriage wasn't a good time for me. I was abused and beaten from my husband. Whenever he beats me, I will cry bitterly because I will be thinking, if I was educated, it would not be like this.
What we do at Y Africa, we are into capacity building of vulnerable young people in the slums and rural communities because we believe that every human being is endowed with talent. We are not just focusing on the girls alone, yet they are our major targets. Women and girls are oppressed because of the culture we have in most of our communities. We have various activities for the club, which we use to empower the girls. We encourage them to finish and write their national exam, because if you are able to finish your high school and write your national exam, there are chances for you to become whatever you want to be in the future.
Airtel will be providing you with 12 laptops, 1 photocopying machine, a color printer, 3 laser cutting machines, laser engraver, and they will also provide 500,000 naira to support 30 girls with their fees for 1 year. Jesus. So that's 15,000 naira per person.
Oh God. I'm speechless.
Touching lives.
I am a strong believer of changing a nation through education, and I find this story so inspiring. Well done, Whispering Hope Africa Initiative. Let's see how Airtel Touching Lives intervention has helped this amazing NGO.
Getting nominated for ETH Touching Lives was a fulfilling experience for us. I am John Oniwo and I am the administrator at Whispering Hope Africa Initiative. A lot has changed according to our impact reports. The numbers have quadrupled because earlier before now we had just one space. We are managing one space for all our events, for all our training sessions, for all our counseling sessions and consultancy. But today we have two spaces, one for our ICT, training students on IT skills, and the other one is our creative hub where we are crafting amazing products, beauty products and accessories from waste materials. And the prize awarded by Airtel has made the learning journey for students in this community easier because there is no doubt how much impact technology has on learning journeys of students. Through the technology tools we're able to acquire, we've been able to transform the learning journey of these students. They have access to digital tools, the laptops that Airtel provided, access to 1 year free internet. Hence, they have, better access to a wider array of, learning tools, the internet, various online learning courses. Hence, you can see how the students troop in here after school. They are more eager to, access our programs, and even during the weekends, they're here. During the holiday, they encourage their friends to come and enroll with us. And I think that's the most important thing, that through the tools that Airtel provided, these students' learning journeys have been transformed, and are also trying to transform the learning journeys of their mates. I think that's something very, very amazing.
We have a deaf community here, and most of them get into SS3, they drop out of school. What's the essence of going to school without having a certificate? With the 1 million naira, we've been able to register some of them for the West African examination certificates. So, and the parents are really grateful because without that, they wouldn't have graduated from the secondary school. Thank you, Airtel. Thank you, Airtel Touching Lives. Clap, clap.
Touching lives.